started with an amazing cough that wouldn't go away. It was Saturday and Sunday, I was coughing and coughing, and I just couldn't stop. Somehow I had the feeling that I just had to see somebody that day. I had an x-ray, and then the doctor told me that there was a mass in my lung. I pretty much knew that, I was gonna die. And I was very scared. And the more I found out about lung cancer, I became just terrified. Just absolutely was the feeling in the pit of your stomach that said, this is it. So you might as well kiss everybody goodbye because you're done in.
And then she met Dr. Joseph Diliberto Jr., leading cardiac and thoracic surgeon.
The first thing he said is this: don't worry about it, we'll make it through. First thing he did was he put me at ease. The second thing he did was he involved my husband in the process, which for me was very important. I knew that I was in great hands, and I knew that he was gonna do whatever anyone could do for me. He was the guy.
Dr. Diliberto removed her diseased lung through a 3-inch incision, which is drastically different than the traditional approach. Take a look. The traditional thoracic surgery, or thoracotomy, is a 12 to 16-inch incision that starts between the shoulder blade and extends all the way around the chest to under the breast. It also means muscle, tissue, and ribs are separated, and bones are often broken. Patients can expect a 7 to 10-day stay in the hospital and up to 3 months on narcotics due to pain.
I do all my lung surgery through less than a 3-inch incision by watching a TV camera. I make the incision 3 inches long, and we insert a TV camera through a 1-inch incision just below that. And I watch the television camera by dissecting out the vessels that are required to remove that piece of lung through a 3-inch incision. So obviously, cosmetically, it's a considerably smaller incision, so the patients like the way it appears. But the more important thing is, I don't break any ribs, I don't spread any ribs. They're in the hospital about 3 days, and they're fully recovered and off narcotics at about 3 to 4 weeks. So it is a dramatic improvement in the management of early stage lung cancer.
Amelia spent 3 days in the hospital and off narcotics and back to work as a salon product consultant in about 3 weeks. She now preaches to salon students about not smoking and has a new lease on life.
Not only saved my life, but he made me a different person. I guess when he took his lung, he put a little bit more caring and compassion inside me. I've always been, all about a balance, giving and taking. But he just made me a giver, because that's just the way that I felt like him in his office was just about giving, and he gave it all. And I know that I'm alive because of him. Want a tattoo in here in case of emergency, just, see Dr. Joe.